Hello and welcome to this video, where we will show you some amazing AI-generated art of the 9 Loyalist Primarchs from Warhammer 40k, using Midjourney version 5. The Primarchs are the genetically engineered sons of the Emperor of Mankind, who led the Space Marine Legions during the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy. Each Primarch has a unique appearance, personality and history, and we will explore them in this video. Let's begin with the first Primarch. Lion L. Johnson. The Lion is the Primarch of the Dark Angels Legion, and the Master of Secrets. He was raised on the feudal world of Caliban, where he became a knight and a hunter of great beasts. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to Caliban and recognized him as his son. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he earned a reputation as a brilliant strategist and a loyal warrior. However, he also faced betrayal from his closest friend, Luther, who led a rebellion on Caliban that nearly destroyed the planet and the Legion. The Lion disappeared after a final confrontation with Luther, but recently he returned. ROGAL DORN. DORN is the Primarch of the Imperial Fists Legion, and the defender of Terra. He was raised on the ice world of Inuit, where he became a ruler and a master of fortifications. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to Inuit and claimed him as his son. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his steadfastness and discipline. He was named as the Praetorian of Terra, the protector of the Imperial Palace and the Throne World. He fought valiantly during the Siege of Terra, but he lost his right hand to his brother FERRUS. He died in a boarding action against a Chaos warship, but his body was never recovered. FERRUS MANUS. MANUS is the Primarch of the Iron Hands Legion, and the master of technology and metallurgy. He was raised on the harsh world of Medusa, where he became a leader and a hunter of metal beasts. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to Medusa and claimed him as his son. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his iron resolve and disdain for weakness. He forged a close bond with his brother Fulgrim, but this relationship ended in tragedy when Fulgrim fell to chaos. Manus was decapitated by Fulgrim during the Drop Site Massacre, and his death shattered his legion. ROBOUTE GUILLIMAN. GUILLIMAN is the Primarch of the Ultramarines Legion, and the Lord of Ultramar. He was raised on the civilized world of Makridge, where he became a statesman and a builder of empires. He was reunited with his father when the Great Crusade reached his domain, and he became one of the most trusted and respected sons of the Emperor. He authored the Codex Astartes, a set of guidelines for the organization and tactics of the Space Marines. He was mortally wounded by his brother Fulgrim during the Horus Heresy, but he was revived in the 41st millennium by the intervention of his father's will. He now leads the Imperium as its Lord Commander and Regent. VULKAN is the Primarch of the Salamanders Legion, and the Lord of Fire and Smithing. He was raised on the volcanic world of Nocturne, where he became a blacksmith and a protector of his people. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to Nocturne and challenged him to a contest of craftsmanship. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his compassion and generosity, as well as his skill in creating weapons and armor. He remained loyal to his father during the Horus Heresy, but he suffered greatly at the hands of his brother Conrad Kurz, who tortured him endlessly. Vulkan is a perpetual, meaning he can regenerate from any wound. He escaped from Kurz's ship after a brutal fight, but he was mentally unstable and haunted by visions. He then joined his brother CORAX in an attempt to restore their legions using a secret genetic technique, but it resulted in failure and horror. He also had a brief encounter with his brother Magnus, who claimed to have helped him survive and resurrect on several occasions. Vulkan was skeptical of Magnus' motives and rejected his offer of alliance. He eventually confronted the Beast, a massive orc warlord, and sacrificed himself to destroy him. His return is awaited by his legion. SANGUINIUS. SANGUINIUS is the Primarch of the Blood Angels Legion, and the angelic son of the Emperor. He was raised on the irradiated world of Baal, where he became a savior and a visionary among men. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to Baal and recognized him as his son. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his nobility and grace, as well as his fury and strength. He had a genetic flaw that caused him and his sons to suffer from the Red Thirst, a bloodlust that could drive them to madness. He overcame this flaw with his willpower and faith, and he inspired his legion to do the same. He faced Horus in single combat, but he was slain by the corrupted Primarch's power. The last images depict how he would look like if he got corrupted by chaos. LEMAN RUSS. RUSS is the Primarch of the Space Wolves Legion, and the executioner of the Emperor. He was raised on the feral world of FERRUS, where he became a king and a legend among men and wolves. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to FERRUS and bested him in combat. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his ferocity and loyalty to his father. He was tasked with punishing those who defied or betrayed the Emperor, such as Magnus the Red. He vanished into the Eye of Terror, and his return is prophesied. Jagatai Khan is the Primarch of the White Scars Legion, and the Master of Speed. He was raised on the nomadic world of CORVUS, where he became a warrior and a leader of tribes. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to CORVUS and challenged him to a race. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his swift and devastating assaults on his enemies. He remained loyal to his father during the Horus Heresy, but he also valued his independence and freedom. He disappeared into the webway after chasing a Dark Eldar raiding party, and his fate is unknown. CORVUS CORAX. CORAX is the Primarch of the Raven Guard Legion, and the master of stealth and guerrilla warfare. He was raised on the moon of Lycaeus, where he led a slave revolt against the tyrannical tech guilds of Kiavar. He was reunited with his father when the Emperor came to Lycaeus and liberated him and his people. He then joined the Great Crusade, where he became known for his cunning and independence. He suffered a great loss during the drop site massacre on Istvan, where he barely escaped with a handful of his legion. He then attempted to restore his legion using a secret genetic technique, but it resulted in failure and horror. He eventually disappeared into the Eye of Terror, seeking vengeance against the traitors. This concludes our video on the AI-generated art of the 9 Loyalist Primarchs from Warhammer 40k. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new about these fascinating characters. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching and see you next time.